All right, all right. What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? I would like to welcome you all to another Black Diamond FX session. So tonight, what will we be doing? Tonight, we will be going over some setups for the upcoming week. All right, so let's start with Forex. Let's start on the Forex side. And I'm going to be showing you guys what I do, how I find my trades. If you guys don't know, I am a smart money trader. I incorporate standard deviation projections in with my with smart money. And I find some pretty good setups. All right. So let's get into it. So I love GBP pairs. So that's what we're gonna look at. All right. So I normally start on the daily time frame and I look to see what direction is price going in. Okay. So looking at this, you can see price right here had been coming up, higher highs, higher lows. All right. So once I determine my direction, I start looking for where was liquidity taken out at on a daily. Okay. And as you guys can see, yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So, and that's what I like to look for. Sometimes it may be a bit harder to spot than other times. Okay. So I just go back and forth, back and forth. I may go down to the 4 hour and see what I can find. All right, let's go back to GCAD. All right. So on GCAD, we see uptrend. Okay, we see liquidity had not been taken nowhere here. Okay, so still making higher highs and higher lows. I seem to be respecting the lows. Yes. Please. Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Huh? Who? Daddy? Here. Daddy? Go with mommy. Huh? Go with mommy. Okay. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. Baby girl took a nap and now she's up. All right. Daddy? Go ahead. Daddy? Go in the room. Bye, Daddy. Bye, baby girl. Daddy? All right, so even here on the 4 hour, see, there's nothing really standing out to me on GBP CHF right now. All right. So we're going to come back in a few days and see what GBP CHF looks like. GBP CAD, like I said, the overall trend is bullish. Nothing I see there. All right. GJ. All right. So what do I see on GJ? So on a daily, GBP, JPY, it's been bullish. However, I'm looking at this liquidity grab right here. Right there. The price took out liquidity right here. Okay. So now I want to see what happens or what is currently happening. Okay. Having seen this, okay, now see, we took this out right here. We took out that liquidity there. All right. And look what happened. Price came down, broke this structure right here. That's a nice break of structure on a daily time frame. Okay, so this would have initially gave me the idea that price was coming down. So waited for price to come back up, but then we took out liquidity above this high right here. So now what I want to see is some kind of break of structure. Let's go down to the 1 hour. All right. So on the 1 hour, okay, we can look at perhaps this being a break of structure right here. All right. Now this break of structure, it broke with a lot of momentum there. All right. This will be the stronger break of structure, but this right here is also a break of structure. All right. So now what I would do is I'll look for two things. I'll look for my profit target and my entry, because price coming back up, I would look for an entry, right? So we see there's an order block there's an order block here, these consecutive bullish candles right there. So I would look for price to come back in there for my entry. And if I put my optimal trade entry fibs from there to there, you can see right inside of this gap right here, this fair value gap. See it is gold area to 0.62 and to 0.69. I'll look for price to come back somewhere up in there. Maybe a wick, maybe candle, but I'll look for price to come back somewhere in there. Okay, so my entry is going to be somewhere up in there. Okay, so now what I'm going to look for is my potential price target. How do I do that? I add on my standard deviation fibs, the same Fibonacci settings, but I look at different fib levels. So I go from the part that took out liquidity here, that high, to this low that created it right here. All right. Then I'll look for an area of liquidity somewhere between the -2 and the -2.5. Okay. And what do we have? See this low right here, right at the -2.5 area? This will be my target. This will be my first target. All right. Now, you can also set a target at the -4. What area of liquidity do we have close to the -4 area? Look over to your left, and we got this low right here. This is like a pretty nice target as well. Right around there. Although it's a little bit past it, it's still close enough. Okay, so those are my two profit targets. The first one is normally good enough. And look, even if you can target anywhere between the -2 and the -2.5, you can just set it at the -2. But you got to see some kind of area of liquidity somewhere either inside it or real close to it. All right. Now look at the -2 level. Look what we have. This fair value gap. See right here? See where it ends right there. So you can target that, or you can target anywhere inside of there. Okay. So now I'm going to put my short position tool on. Okay. And I'm going to put my short position tool from here. Set the zone to there. This over a little bit. All right. And I'm going to stretch this all the way down. Excuse me. So since this is my first take profit area. Oh man, hold on. All right. I'm going to label this middle right TP number 1. All right. And this one will be my TP number 2. TP. Excuse me, y'all. My throat is a bit dry. And I like to put an arrow to kind of show my students. All right, boom, where I'm expecting price to go. So this is what I'm looking for here. All right, this is what I'm looking for on GBP/JPY. Now, just because we have this set up doesn't mean it's going to play out exactly like that. All right, that's why we be patient. Once price get in here, I'm going to drop down to the 15-minute time frame, or maybe even a 5, and wait for my entry. If this shoots up through here and goes past this high, then we start off over again. All right, we start from scratch. All right, but that's how I look for my trades. Okay, let's see what else. GBP USD. Let's go to the daily. All right, I'm going to erase this. Wait, let's go to the daily and see. All right, so check this out. So you guys can see bullish again. Okay, bullish, higher highs, higher lows, right? Yeah. Okay, so look what happened on the daily chart. Boom, look what we got. Liquidity grab. See how I took liquidity below these equal lows down there? Okay, so this was an easy one to find. Excuse me. So let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, and look, this one is easy. We have a breaker structure here. Right there. All right. Our change of character. Smart money traders like to call it change of character. All right. So now what we do, we find our target from the low. at this high right here. Boom, -2, -2.5. What do we have? -2. You can target here. You can target these highs right here. It's close to it. All right. You can target this high as well. See how close it is to it? All right. And let's see what's at the -4. Let's go up to the 4 hour. The -4, we can set this is close to it as well on the -4. It's inside the -4. All right. So you can also target that if you want to. So no, I don't want sticky keys. I don't even know how to stop that from coming on. I hate that sticky key thing. All right. So now what we're going to look for, excuse me. Hold on, let me label this right quick. Since we have 3 different take profits this time. TP number 1, middle, right. TP number 1, middle, right. TP number 2, TP number 3. All right. I want to go back to GJ and see how many pips those are. Oh man. All right, okay. TP 3. All right. So those are my 3 targets right there. Okay. And let's see, 1 hour. If I go from, say, let me see. This really hasn't retraced yet. If I go here, if this is the top of this range from there to there, I'm going to look for my entry somewhere in here. See fair value gap? I would probably look for this. Let's see, we got this big fair value gap. But see this extreme one down here? It's real low down there, close to where liquidity was taken. I would probably feel more comfortable targeting that one, although it's outside of my optimal trade entry. Let me see. Trying to get my arrow so I can pull it. Oh man, hold on. Undo. Oh shucks. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm trying to go there to there. Come on. I want the arrow straight across. It's like a game to me, y'all. I try to get it like perfect. Right there. And then pull it across. Okay. So I would probably look for price to come there. All right. That fair value gap. If I put my long position tool, put it there. And I would probably most likely put it like down, put it down here just to be safe. Give me some cushion. All right. And my target would be all the way up at take profit number 3. 3 hours. 4. Right there. 211 pips. All right. So now that I've done that, well, that's 1 to 20. All right. So now I've done that. Let me go. That's 211. GJ total was 394. Woo. That'll be nice. 394 pips. Roughly 400 plus another 211. Wow, man. That's That's over 600 pips. 211. Might well say 400. 6 pips away from 400. This 11 gonna cover that. And you got 5 left over. So roughly 605 pips. So that's GBP, USD. That's what I'm looking for on here. Let me put on my arrow. And then once again, once price come back down, I will look for my entry. I'll go down to my 15-minute and look for my entry. All right. So I use the daily. Mainly I use the daily 1 hour and 15-minute. All right. Sometimes I would use the 4 hour, just to kind of see a little more detail in the daily. All right. But my main time frame that I use, the daily, 1 hour and 15. And my standard deviation projections, I always place them using the 1 hour time frame. Okay. 15 is my entries. 1 hour daily bias. And I look for liquidity grabs. All right. That's how I do that. And I'm telling you, man, this be like spot on. It be spot on. All right. So this is GU. Let's look at, we're not going to look at a whole bunch of pairs. I'm going to look at, let's see, US 30 on the daily. Look, let's see what happened with US 30. Check this out. Look at what happened. See how we got our liquidity grab? I want to show y'all how this works. See how we got our liquidity grab right here? Watch, hold on. I'm going to delete it. And I'm going to redo it. Okay. So we got our liquidity grab here, right? Boom. And I could go way back over here. And you'll see how price came down, dipped into your POI right here, and then shot up. But I want to show y'all this right here because it's much closer. It's much closer to where price currently is. And look what happened. Okay. So I went down to the 1 hour. Okay. And I would set my boom boom here. Standard deviation. Okay. Look what happened. We didn't get. So see, it went up to the -2, -2.5 spike, come on its way back down, right? Notice how we didn't get the entry coming back. Well, let's see, you might have it on the 15-minute. But no, because this is our structure break. Well, let's look at 15-minute first. All right. All right, yeah. See, we would have got a 15-minute entry down here. Down there, and probably even lower than 15 minutes. Let's see. Yep, right here. Y'all see that? This is the 5-minute. Watch this. Boy, this risk to reward would have been crazy. Look at that right there. This was the 5-minute entry. Okay. Now I want to show y'all something with this. Let's look at if I were to put it there, let's see, what would the risk to reward have been? If I were to put it here, stop loss. Stop loss down here at the bottom. All right. 36.9 pip stop loss on US 30. That's pretty good. All right. -2, -2.5. Look, I would have targeted here. I would have targeted this high right here. Right in between. 659. Let's say 660 pips. Y'all see that? All right. So check this out. So we went to the -2 to -2.5, right? And initially I didn't think we got our entry, but we did. We did get our entry. All right. So, but I want to show y'all, like, if you don't get an entry and price comes up and you see it go to the -2, -2.5, a lot of times what's going to happen is once it hit that -2, -2.5, or somewhere around in that area, price is going to come back down near your POI, Say for instance, see this breaker structure right here on the 1 hour, fair value gap, order block down here. Most likely price is going to come down, tap you in, and then send you up to the -4. All right. Let's see what we got at the -4. At the -4, we don't have anything. Anything. There's nothing. All right. Nothing. That would be all-time highs. And we're at all-time highs right now. Okay. We're at all-time highs currently. Now, looking at this on the monthly, oh, this is going to come down. Look at this right here. Check this out. That's the monthly liquidity graph. It's going to come back. Go down to the weekly. If I go down to the weekly and put my standard deviation field here to here, look where we at, -2, -2.5. Y'all see that? And how many pips is this? Because this is from October 2023 to currently right there. Let's count them. And look, we didn't even get another entry. 5,000 pips. Y'all see that? 5,000 pips. And where did it go to? -2. -2. Y'all see that? Didn't get an entry. And what I just told you guys, if we don't get our entry and it starts coming back down, I mean, if we don't get our entry, it goes up to that -2, -2.5 area. A lot of times it's going to come back down. All right. So on a weekly order block, we got that fair value gap. All right. So it perhaps could come all the way back down to here. And then once it come back down to here, see what happens. All right. But initially we got it on the daily time frame. All right. So if we had the 2.5 area right now, this is the daily. All right. So, and remember, we did get a 5-minute entry. All right. So maybe it's about to come down now. Because look at this. All right. Tell you what, let's delete this one. Because we might be coming down soon on US 30. Let's take a look. So look at what we got. Now we got liquidity taken out here. Boom. See that? This is the daily. All right. So on the daily, that's all we got. Let's go to the 1. Okay. So on the 1 hour, see, we got this bearish candle right here. Price is still above where it took liquidity. What I want to see, if this is going to come down, I want to see this start coming down. I want to see it start coming down. Okay. So this is all we got on this right now as far as bearish action. All right. And 15-minute, I would want to see it break here around this 37.5 whatever level. All right. I would want to see it break, come down, break there, come back up to some POI up here, and then take a sell down. All right. Something like this. Something like boom. Come down, break this, maybe even break this one. Up to the POI. Then down. All right. Something like that. Or something similar. Okay. Let me see. Look, maybe even on the 5-minute, something breaking this. But I wouldn't go any lower. As far as my entry go, I wouldn't go lower than 5-minute. All right. So either break this one. We could break this, come back up, and then come down. All right. So we're going to see. We're going to look out. We're going to just keep looking and waiting for that. Because this does look like it's going to come down, especially looking at this on the monthly time frame. All right. See, it did all this right here. So we're going to keep our eyes on US 30 on a monthly, daily, 1 hour. See what happens. Okay. Now, excuse me. Hold on 1 second. Oh, my bad, y'all. Sorry for the noise. My son had a stack of rings I just knocked down accidentally. All right, I had to get me a sip of water. Throat a bit dry. Okay, so let's look at gold. Let's see what gold is looking like. Okay, so gold had been bullish as well. Okay, so as you can see on gold, look what happened. Okay, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Look, liquidity grab right here, right? Boom. Went up, came down, filled in this fair value gap. Y'all see that? Right here. Boom, boom, zoom. Look at that. All right. 1 hour. Let's go to the one. All right. Now, wait, was I on the daily? I went from the daily to the, yep, sure was. The daily, fair value gap. I'm probably going to look for this to come down a little bit more. All right, but let's see. Let's see, 1 hour. Okay, now let's scroll over. All right, so I will place my standard deviation fibs here. When I go here, I probably could. That's a lot of pips right there. That was a lot of pips right there. All right, go here. All right. So -2, -2.5. It's really nothing there. -4. All right. So maybe this was the one here. -2, but it shot past all of that. See how it shot past all of it? All right. This is the more attractive one right here. And then look how price just boom came all the way up through it. All right. But look what happened. Okay, we went up. Let's see. -2, -2.5. 2.5, 2. These equal highs were like the closest thing, the closest area of liquidity. But look, it did take it right here. And it went up. See, I'm at the -2. My cursor at the -2. See how I spiked above it right there? Okay. So it did go -2 and just took out these equal highs. All right. And that's from this wick right here, the one I prefer. Okay. And look what happened. -4. Look, we got this little high right here. Look, almost, I mean, almost got no sticky keys. I gotta figure out how to turn that off. So look what happened. Look, it came down and spiked right there. All right. So let's go back to the daily. Because I want to see. Check this out. So we looked at this area. Now let's look at this area where price currently is. Because this was our initial entry. And it looked like price is going to continue to go up, right? So if we got liquidity here that was taken, now it's candle close. So maybe this could be liquidity grab, a drawn liquidity, or because of this right here, or maybe it's on its way down. All right. But overall, we're bullish. So that's what I'm assuming we're still bullish. All right. But let's see. Let's do some research. All right. So we took that liquidity out. All right. Then we broke this high. We broke structure here. Boom. Right there. All right, so we broke structure. If I put this on from here to here, find our target. -2, -2.5. Look right here. Boom, 2088.5. Right there. Move over some. That'll be my target right there. All right. As far as this being a liquidity grab, on a higher time frame, yeah. See, on the weekly it is. So we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna stick with bullish action right there. So now we got our target. Where's our excuse me, where's our entry? Optimal trade entry. From here to here. To this high right there. I'm gonna just stretch it out. All right. Right where we took liquidity. That's on the 1 hour. Let's go to 15-minute. Do we see anything in between here? We got this little fair value gap it made. Touch and go. I'm not going to the 5 on this one. Look, this is the 30-minute. 1 hour. Let's see what the 2 hours look like. Let's see what the 3 hours look like. Let's see what the 4 look like. Oh my goodness, man. Daily. Of course not the daily. 1. All right. All I really see is this. We got this fair value gap down here. See right there, small. There. Right where liquidity was taken. Let me get rid of you because I don't need you anymore. Okay. Oh, another thing I want you guys to look out for. Sometimes this will happen. It'll go up to like the -1 and then come back down. Like when we don't get the entry, sometimes it'll go up to the -1 and then come down and hit another entry. Or sometimes we get that entry. It'll go up to the -1 and come down to the second POI. Go up to -2, same thing, boom. So you just got to be mindful. Be very mindful. All right. You may be able to set the -1 as a take profit target. All right. I don't know why my throat is so dry. Man, it's crazy. I think it's this is the weather here. All right. So if we put our long position tool on here, down at the bottom of the zone right here. Let me stretch this over. Boom, move you up. 72.28 pips. Standard lot size, $7,228 with a standard. Easy. $7,000. With a standard lot size, this is $7,000. $7,000. Wait, hold on. I could be wrong. It's probably more than that. Let me hold on a second. Every is 170. Hold on. I think I could be wrong. From 2016. I forgot how. I want to say 7,000 is 7,000 with a standard because it's 70. Yeah, it'll be 7,000 with a standard. That's 7,000. Because every one, wait, 10, 70. If this is 70 pips, $1, everything would be 10. That's 70 times 10 is 700. All right. Yeah, 7,000. Okay. 7,000. My bad, y'all. You know, I won't get it right. I won't get it right for you guys. All right. Because gold, and the reason why, gold is counted differently from from regular Forex pairs. All right. So now I want to look at ES, which is the S&P 500. All right. Daily on the S&P. Of course, we've been bullish. Of course, we took out liquidity here. See, we had a dip down here. All right. Let's look at this, see what happened. This mitigated this on here. This mitigated something here. So let's see what we got. So we had liquidity taken out right there on the hour. Okay. Then we had boom from here. There. Let's use this one. All right. So now we look at look what happened. Remember I told you about the -1? It'll come down to the -1. It'll come up to the -1, I mean. So see what happened? Went up to the -1. All right. It came down. Now, it came down to here. Right? This one looked like it played by a different set of rules. Let's see if we would have marked this one. Okay, so we broke structure, came down, mitigated here. Had a liquidity sweep there. Went up, came down, almost to the -4. All right. And this is just about the same as the Dow Jones US 30. All right. It's at all-time highs right now. Perhaps ready to turn around. Perhaps ready to come down. All right. So for now, let's see something. Let's see if we look a little bit over here at this liquidity grab. Because liquidity was grabbed right there. All right. And see, we broke structure here. 1 hour. Okay, so I put on my fibs from here to, I put it on from here to here. We got in between the 2 and the 2.5, look, equal highs right there. See, that's liquidity. Look what happened. Wicked it, came down, boom. Perhaps it's targeting the -4. It could be targeting the -4. All right. But what happened was, it might have been a 15-minute entry because you see how it came down here. Let's see. Let's take a look. 15-minute entry. Look. See, this little high was broken right there. But okay, so we had like a little fair value gap there. It came down and then just went on by its way. All right. And that was S&P 500. So we're going to leave this one alone for a little while and let it develop a little bit more. I want to look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, same thing pretty much. See, I already had a drawing on NASDAQ. Let's see what happened. Pretty much the same thing. Look, see. Except this one actually came down and gave us an entry here. Took out liquidity. came down, spiked into a previous POI, and then went on but its way. And even came down and spiked another POI right here. Okay. Now I have a few stocks I would like to look at. Amazon, AMZN. Okay, let's look at Amazon on the daily. So Amazon on the daily, what I'm seeing is Amazon as bullish, right? But I'm thinking, looking at Amazon, look like it might have a drop coming. See how we took out this liquidity right here? These candles never closed above that. So I'm thinking it's going to come down. So if I go down to the 1, look what happened. Liquidity took right here, took it, spiked, boom, came down, came up, came down. See how it's coming down? No candles are closing above this line. All right. So if I take my fibs and go from here to, let's say here, all right, the -2, -2.5. Well, look what we got. We got this here. We got a few others too. But I'm going to take this one. This is considered the low-hanging fruit. Or maybe even here. 144, 144.5, wait, 144.75, 144.5. I'm going to use this one right here. All right. Because that's the lowest point of this drop down here. So this will be my target. All right. So having seen that, where would an entry have came in? There's a lot of jumbled up mess up in there. A lot. So if I would take here my optimal trade entry, okay, so my optimal trade entry, fibs, right, the top one is right at where price was taken, where liquidity was taken. And then look how it dropped. Let's see, higher time frame for, I think I got a little too much on my chart right now. Daily. All right. Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly what zone it could have been. Probably the zone is probably hitting inside of this wick right here. Because see, nothing came up into that wick, nothing over here except this. That's why I'm thinking the zone was hitting in that wick. Maybe on a real low time frame. Let's see if I go down to the 5. Yep. Y'all see it? Boom. Right up in here. Right there. See that fair value gap? Boom, boom. And when price came. Move you over. Look at that. Boom. Fair value gap filled. Man, come on, man. So, man, look, I'm a beast at this. I am a monster when it comes to this. Now, I would probably keep my zone the way it was, but I just wanted to see what was inside of that wick. But I would probably keep it like that whole wick because price could come up some more inside of them. All right. But I just did that to see if the zone was hitting inside that wick. And as you guys can see, it was. All right. So now I'll be expecting this to come down to down here. And this is Amazon. And another thing, Amazon has an earnings call coming up on February 1st. Today's the 21st. I can see, let's see, hold on. Let me put on my risk to reward because I want to go back up to a higher time frame. Let me do this first. If you trade options, I would probably look for some put options on Amazon. maybe for about a week, just to see up until earnings. Up until earnings. All right. 11.3 points. $11.3. That'll be a nice, depending on how many contracts you got, that'll be nice. And remember, when you trade in options, each contract is 100 shares, right? Each contract is 100 shares. And then you get them at premium. So you're not going to get 100 shares at $155. You might get them at, like, let's say $25 or $10 or $15 or whatever whatever strike price you look for, you get in that. All right. So yeah, you want to get in at a premium, not at $155. That's a lot. $155 at 100, man. You be paying a ton of money. All right. And the premiums are much lower, and you make a lot more. All right. But I want to see. This is this is bullish with earnings coming in about a week. All right. A week, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. Let's see. Hold on. On the first, about a week and a half. Let's say a week and a half. I'm wondering if this is going to come all the way down, take out liquidity, and then go up, shoot up for earnings. Or earnings are not going to be maybe earnings won't be as good as we think. It's going to drop. All right. But for now, we're going to see. We're going to see. All right. And I want to look at Tesla as well. TSLA. Oh, look, here's my Tesla set up already. I forgot to delete it. I wanted to delete it and show you guys, but it's already set up. And look, we have a Tesla earnings call coming up on the 24th. That's in a few days. All right. So I'm definitely looking at Tesla going up. See? Estimate 73 cents. I'm looking at Tesla going up with earnings coming up in 3 days, Wednesday. This probably will play around and then whoop, go on up. All right. Tesla. Oh, these here, ES and NQ. These are futures for your futures traders. Okay, natural gas. I didn't look at natural gas. Let's see what natural gas look like. Excuse me, y'all. So natural gas, it's hard to get a beat on this one. Let's look at the weekly. All right. Natural gas is down here. I want to say, weekly, this is consolidation. This is just a bunch of consolidation right here. All right. All right. Maybe it's about to get bullish. Maybe. Well, I'm saying that, but it was already bullish. That's what happened. Let's take a look. So if y'all can see, we took out, come on screen. Ooh, we just barely took liquidity right down here. See right down there? Right there. See that? Came down. All right, we broke structure here. Let's see, broke structure there. That's the daily. Go down to the 1. Reset my chart. All right, now let's see. I gotta scroll all the way back over here. All the way back. all the way back, all the way. All right. I'll put my fibs from here. Let's say we put it here. Oh, it shot way past that. But this is probably where I would have put it at, right there. And it's in natural gas futures. All right. So look what happened. It came up. Look, went to the -2. Came back down. Right? -2. Came back down. Look, y'all see the zone down here? Tap it. Right up. Did it get to the -4? Yep. -4. See that? It's the -4 here. Boom. Took it out right there. Started coming down. And look, went even higher. And even higher. Okay. Let's go right to the daily. All right. So, is this coming down? Contract switch. Let's see. It's possible. It is possible. Because look, this is more than just break a structure right here. Down, didn't beat this high up here. Took out liquidity here. Tapped into the zone right there. Let's see. Is natural gas coming down? Is it? 1 hour? Zone, boom. Let's see. I mean, it looked like it already made the move it was going to make. The move I probably should have been looking for. -2, -2.5. Boom, that's our low right here. This is our target. 2.235. Down there. No. I wish anybody got an idea how to stop that sticky notes, please let me know. Because I don't want that popping up every time. All right. So it's almost to the target. So natural gas futures. I'm gonna just wait on that. All right. But that's all I wanted to show you guys. GU, GJ. All right. This is GJ. All right. Looking for sales. GU. Want to see it come down. Then give me a buy. All right. And Amazon. All right. With earnings on February 1st. And Tesla, TSLA, earnings Wednesday, January 24th. Yep. So that's what I'm looking for. All right. And if you guys have any questions, comments, want to join the team, this 2024 is my last year adding new students to the group. All right. My last year adding new students. After 2024, I will not be adding any more new students to my lifetime membership. Okay. None. Zero. Now, I'll do one-on-one sessions, with people that want to learn the strategy that I use. But new traders that never traded before, or new students, period, I won't be adding anymore. Okay. I'll only be taking one-on-one sessions after this year. And I might bump that up to like after the summertime, just stop taking them after the summertime. We'll see. But now is the time you want to join. $500. I'm even offering a discount the whole year, $500. $500 from $1,500 to $500. All right. Since this is my last year, taking on lifetime students. And I know there's still a lot of people out there that want to learn. So from 1,500 to 500. All right. And yes, you're paying me to teach you. No, I don't really need your money, but you're paying for my time that I invest in you guys. All right. You're paying, it's an investment in you. And I see my time as very valuable because I have a family, right? And the time, more time away from them, that's like valuable. That's valuable to me. My family is valuable. And the reason I started trading was for that time to spend with them, right? The freedom, the time freedom, financial as well, but definitely the time freedom. All right. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you learned anything from it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to join the team, send me a message. Hold on, let me drop my Instagram. Instagram at Black Diamond _ FX, or you can email me Black Diamond FX at Yahoo.com. Right. Boom. You guys want to get in touch? Want to contact me? There it is, right there. All right. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I will talk to you all later. All right. You all have a great day. Love you guys.